Okay, this is homework for Friday, the 29th, or if you have me Monday in February, not sure the date yet, um, but it's this Monday for February, first week of February, okay? And this is what we've done in class. So that's slide 2, this is slide 3. Um, oh, undo. This is slide 4. This is slide 5. This is slide 6. Slide 7. Slide 8. And then we finish, need to do slide 9 and 10. Okay. The cost to make lemonade for a fair is $10 to rent the table and 10 cents per cup. Okay, you need to know that per means times, so times goes there. So they want you to use X and Y. So the cost here is 10 cents to rent plus 10 cents for 0.10 for each cup per cup. So instead of C, you use X, and that is equal, you get that answer, you find the cost. If you solve that, you get the cost, and they want cost to be Y. So therefore, X represents the number of cups of lemonades, of course, that's what we're talking about. And then Y represents how much the cost for you to buy your supplies. So Y represents the money it cost you to buy the supply. It also is going to represent the income because you're going to have to find income. That means how much you're going to make by selling the lemonade. So income is also Y, the money you make. Okay, the income. So in this case, Y is basically the money you make, and X represents the number of cup. So the income you're making is on lemonade is $1 per cup, and per means times. So you're making your income is 1C, not IC, 1 cup. $1 per cup instead of X, C use Y for the number of cups equals to your total money amount, total income. Okay, and then you're going to use substitution. By that, we're going to substitute, instead of writing this Y here, we're going to replace it with this X and ignore this Y there. We're going to substitute this 1X for this Y. We call that substitution. So you're going to do 10 plus 0.10 x equals to that 1x. And then to solve this, you have to subtract 0.10 from both sides, x, of course, okay, and subtract 0.10 x from both sides. And if you use a calculator here, this is that, and if you do that, you bring down this 10 right there, 10, and bring down the equal, and if you subtract 1 minus 0.1, you get 0.9x. And if you divide that both sides by 0.9, divide by 0.9 to both sides, use Google Calculator, use Google Calculator. I'll bring it here. Divide 10, clear it first, divide by 0.9, you get $11.11, round it to the nearest penny. Okay, oops, sorry for that. You get X equals to, actually it's in cup, X represents cup. So it doesn't make sense to have 0.11 cup, so you need to round up here to 12 cups. They basically have to sell 12 cups to start making money. Okay, anything less than 12, X represents cup here. They will still be losing money. It will still cost them more than they make. So they must sell 12 cups to make, let's find out how much money they make. So use this 12, put it into this X, because they say X is 12, so substitute it in there for their income to how much they make. Income is how much they make. So we do 1 times 12 there, and we have that. We find out what Y is. So your income here would be $12 to make $12 to break even. That means you're not losing any more money. Okay, and your next one is this one, and it's the same thing. Use XY. I shouldn't have put there as the direction we did in class because it says the next 4 slide. The cost to take pictures at school dance is $200 for the photographer and $3 per print. The dance committee plans to charge, so they're going to charge you to make money, $5 per print to give you each print of your pictures to take home. So the cost here is 200 plus the $3 per picture per print. We'll say X is per sheet of print, and that's going to equals to Y. Okay, per means time each time, anytime you see per. Okay, so X then represents the number of print of pictures, right? And Y is the cost, how much it costs you, how much money it costs you. And then obviously we're doing income, so we want to know how much money we're going to make. Okay, so Y represents both cost and income here. So let's go do the income equation and how much we make. We are charging $5 per print. Per means times, and print we give the variable X. That is equal to our Y, our equation. Okay, and then we use substitution. That means we put that right there and solve it. So we have 200 plus 3x equals to 5x. Okay, subtract that, both sides by 3, x to both sides. Okay, subtract 3x to both sides. Okay, and then that gives us 2x. That's gone. So we get 200 equals to 2x, and divide both sides by 2, and we have 100. Divide by 2 right there, divide by 2 there, and therefore we have 100. We have to sell 100 prints, 100 sheets of paper. So X represent print, whatever that is. The school need to sell 100 prints to make, let's see how much money they make, their income. So take that 100, substitute it into this X right there, because that says X is that. So 5 times that 100. And we find out that they will have to make at least $500 to break even. So the income is $500 right there. So they have to make $500 to break even. That means before they start making money. Okay? Any question? Feel free to come to support block.